then there is the question of what he's going to be at. I mean, he made a comment to a guy who wrote a book that he thought that the Trump Jr. meeting was treasonous. What difference does it make what he thinks about that?
His opinion is utterly irrelevant. It was an uninformed, if not stupid, remark.
Why uninformed?
Well, because treason only applies when you're at war. The United States is not at war with anybody right now. The president could give nuclear codes to Vladimir Putin and it wouldn't be treasonous. Would be espionage, but it wouldn't be treasonous. Now, Bannon is not a lawyer. He doesn't know anything about it. That meeting in Trump Tower is perfectly permissible under federal law, the Campaign Election Act, which says that you can meet with anybody, even foreign nationals, in a campaign as long as money is not exchanged.
Okay. So if he is a guy who's got these ill-informed opinions about things, and they're just opinions, why is Mueller so anxious to get him under testimony?
Because he's interviewing everybody who currently works in the White House and used to work in the White House relevant to his probe. It's a fishing expedition to try to uncover any evidence, if any can be had. And I suspect that nobody in the Trump White House has anything to say about Trump-Russian collusion.
Meanwhile, the Russian Democratic Party collusion story is the one that interests me quite a bit, and there's growing evidence that the Trump dossier put together by a bunch of Russians and Fusion GPS, which was paid for by the Hillary Clinton campaign and then sent around to all the news media by the FBI, that it was used as an excuse for a FISA warrant to spy on the Trump campaign. Explain.
Right. That is a crime. As I mentioned before, as long as no money is exchanged, it's perfectly legal to meet with a Russian or any foreign national in a campaign. They can actually volunteer. What you can't do is pay a foreign national, or a foreign national cannot contribute it to an American campaign. Here, the DNC and the Hillary Clinton campaign paid money to two foreign nationals, and that's a violation of the law. Normally, it's a civil penalty in egregious cases. It is a crime. It's a felony, and people have been prosecuted and put behind bars for it. These people need to be prosecuted for this.
Would that include finding out whether the individuals who we know were anti-Trump, working at the FBI and the Justice Department, were actively involved in trying to use those institutions to upset an election?
It is certainly an abuse of power. To the extent that these people were trying to upset the election by clearing the path for Hillary Clinton, that would be obstruction of justice, because there's overwhelming evidence she committed crimes.
I got to ask you quickly on the immigration front. The Department of Homeland Security is preparing to arrest, apparently, people involved with the sanctuary cities. What's going on there?
I've been arguing this for 2 years. There is a federal criminal felony statute, 8 U.S.C. 1324. If you harbor, shield, or conceal a foreign, somebody who is here illegally, it's a crime punishable by 5 years. If somebody's seriously injured because of what you did in concealing the illegal alien,
or killed, like Kate Steinle,
then if you're killed, if somebody's killed, it's life behind bars. If somebody's seriously injured, it's 10 years behind bars. It is about time, as I've been urging for 2 years, that the DOJ began going after and criminally prosecuting these authorities in various sanctuary cities.
Does that include mayors?
Mayors, sheriffs. The sheriff in the Kate Steinle case should have been arrested and criminally charged under this statute. It means anybody.
What about our mayor, the mayor of New York City?
Absolutely, he should be.
Interesting.
Violating federal law.
Gregg Jarrett, good stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.